From this moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh-ha-ha!
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh-ha-ha!
Enough with the Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh, but.
What's up, everybody? This is D from Brooklyn with a much overdue update on the 20 extra high planter tank. I know you guys have left a few comments saying, hey, what's happening with the planter tank? But I gotta say, I've been pretty busy. I've been putting a lot of energy into working. My hours have changed. So homie's working at nights, and I put some energy into the container pond, which has been taken off. And as a matter of fact, I've been making room and making plans for bringing those fish from the container pond inside, because I got a big group of babies. I had to clear out my hatchling little quarantine tank down here and get it ready for the fish that I have to bring in from outside, because fall is coming. Actually, fall is here, and it's getting pretty chilly outside, so I just made some changes here. So let's start with the quarantine tank. I got my killie and my cories. I lost my beta. Most of the other fish are outside, so they're gonna come back in. My killie is chilling in here by himself with a cory cat. I put an in-tank filter, like a pond/tank internal filter, to cut down on a splash. I was using that little power head, but it was just moving the water way too much. And for like killifish and betas and fish of that nature, they didn't like all that flow. So that's a big update. I got a crap load of plants, so if you guys check out my container pond video, I got tons of plants that are not going to fit in here. This plant, I don't even know what the hell the name of this plant is. I got some plants also from upstate by the lake. I got some from Prospect Park that are outside. I just got a crap of stuff that's not going to fit into this tank, and so that's the deal with that. So the quarantine tank is getting ready to have some new residents, and I did a big cleaning out of the planter tank. As you know, I had a lot of Ritala. I had the swords I thinned out. You know, the soil is dying down in the nutrient department, you know, because after a while the soil gets kind of devoid. You have to use either root tabs or things of that nature to replace the nutrients. I use Excel, which I have here. You know, I got my bottle of Excel here. I use potassium. Other than that, I don't use anything else. One thing I learned from the container pond is you got the right light, all of that stuff does not matter. I don't even have anything. I'm not putting anything in the container pond, and it's ridiculous growth. So fishes are all chilling, all my tetras, my black skirts, my little orange dude there. Yeah, my catfish, neons are still chilling. Everybody's chilling. Everybody's chilling. I do have that black spot, which I did find out using the CO2 and then removing the CO2 definitely resulted in that black spot. And pardon my glasses, a little dirty, but what the hell. So yeah, you'll notice that I definitely noticed that after the CO2 tanks ran out, I got the black spot in there. But thanks to my buddy Mike from Mass Aquariums, he gave me a pack of 3 more of these small CO2 cartridges for the system that I won in his contest. So thank you, Mike. Big shout out to Mass Aquariums. Mike from Mass. Go Patriots. Psych, just killing. Jets all the way. Giants, yeah. But anyway, I gotta thank Mike for that, because yeah, that once you start using the CO2, you kind of gotta be consistent with it, because the plants start looking for those nutrients in there. You know, I see it pearling already. I had it in there for about a week. The plants are pearling nicely. I'm getting a lot of nice new growth. You can see the tips have spread out. They grow a lot without the CO2, but you get the bright, beautiful, colorful, healthy growth with the CO2. You can see my roots are mad. That's mainly from the pothos. This pothos, I literally cut it every week. If you saw how many plants I cut from this, you wouldn't believe it. This tank is 24 inches high, and that will grow to the floor, up around the wall, and to the floor again. So I constantly cut it. As you may or may not know, the pothos is good at removing nutrients from the tank, which is kind of a negative when it grows too thick. So if you have pothos, you do have to put energy into keeping it under control. Anubis is doing good down here in the shade. Since I put the Nubis down here in the shade, no more problems with algae or issues of that nature. And back there you can see my little diffuser for the CO2. I have it super, super light. You can barely see anything coming from it. Super, super light. Since I don't have it on a timer, I have oxygen, I have regular air going in there to balance it out. Otherwise, I was getting like pH spikes like crazy. But other than that, the tank is doing really good. More Nubius. This plant I got from upstate in the lake. I don't know what the hell it is, but it was thin and beautiful. It's pearling like crazy now. Okay, stop photobombing, baby. Move out the way. Anybody ever thinks betas are just for bowls, forget about it. My betas are like the biggest hams ever. They just wait for me to turn the camera on. But anyway, everybody's doing cool. My two neons, which is funny, usually I have the school. I have two. Ren and Stimpy there. Stimpy, where the hell are you? Oh, okay, there he is. Two little neons, they just chilling. I put two more in there and they killed them. Would you believe that? So I guess it's 2 or nothing. Tetras are chilling. Nobody's bred. They've been in here for about a couple of years. They're chilling. They haven't gotten any bigger. The Java fern, they like to lay up under. The betas will literally lay up here out of the water, so I don't move this. I have my driftwood coming out of the water just for that reason. They'll lay in that little mass of swamp over there, or they'll lay up on top of this. And wow, these plants are pearling like crazy. But yeah, the tank is doing good. It's thinned out on the bottom. I try to keep it thinned out. I had some ideas for plants down here, but I like to keep it open so that I know they have swim space. And it's funny because the root structure of these plants, there's more growth like crazy. It can get really thick, and I'm a big believer in having swim space to keep fish healthy. When you start crowding them, they kind of develop all kind of weird abnormalities like in the back or curvature, or they stress out in weird ways. So these guys are chilling, and that's about it. Everything's doing well. Shout outs to all my people. Thank you for subbing. If you haven't, click that subscribe button. If you have, thank you. Once again, check out the Brooklyn Aquarium Society on Facebook, or check out our webpage, Brooklyn Aquarium Society, .org is BAS.org. And check out our photo contest. Of course, for the photo contest, you got to be a paid member of the club, not the online club, but the come in person, because the prizes might be picked up in person if you win. So just dropping a number on that one. And be sure to add your comments, your questions and things. If you'd like to see me focus on anything in the tank or ask any questions, feel free to do so. Like I say, I try to drop a video whenever I get a chance, but now homie's working pretty late, working 1 to 9, so my hours are a little crazy. And that's it. So till next time, this is D from Brooklyn signing out. And as I always say, see ya. Say bye, Orange.